Welcome to Rad, a daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. TIFU by telling my GF of 3 months that I love her update. Original post final update. Okay, so the story has taken quite a drastic turn. So hold on to your seatbelts, people. My GF locked herself away in my room last night after I told her that I was on the phone with my mom. I tried explaining through the door that I cared for her and in time I'd surely love her. It's just early for me and I would love to keep spending time with her. Silence from the other side of the door. I went to bed on the couch, hoping we would have a talk the next morning. Well, I woke up today with her standing over me, just staring. She didn't say anything, she just stared. I was a little freaked out. I asked what was going on. Silence. At this point I'm like, okay, silent treatment, so I go to the kitchen to make some coffee and pancakes. Maybe I'll win her over with food. She starts muttering to herself while still standing at the couch. Starting at me. Staring. 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 I'm getting a little weirded out at this point. So I say, I'm calling your mom. She screams. Loudest I've ever heard someone scream, and it sounded like the blood-curdling scream that people talk about hearing from murder victims. At this point my heart is frickin' pounding. I just about crapped my pants and I ran for my room as she chased me. I managed to slam the door shut behind me and she starts pounding on it, like throwing herself at the door trying to bust it down. The door is made of pretty solid wood, so without something like a battering ram there's no way my tiny 110-pound girlfriend could break it down. And guess what? I left my freaking phone in the kitchen in my haste to get the frick out of Dodge. My only way out is through diplomacy. And this crap is gonna have to be more diplomatic than the freaking United States and Russia during the Cold War. Anyway, she starts crying. Not just any crying either. Like crying as if she found out she just lost her entire family in a freak accident. Screaming, "Why won't you love me? I've done so much for you. Why don't you love me?" So I go to the door and I yell, "Let me talk for frick's sake please, why are you scaring me?" She stops talking. It's silent, aside from some sniffles I hear behind the door. Again, I reiterate that I care deeply for her. I just need more time to let my feelings grow, and continue on that train of thought. She starts screaming again, pounding the door for what felt like an eternity. I screamed, "I am not coming out in THERES, no way you can get in. I'll jump out the window to escape if you don't quit." She runs out the door, slams the thing shut. I figured it would be some kind of trick to get me out, so I checked the cameras in my home. I have cameras facing my door and facing my living room and kitchen, just in case. She's gone. I rewind the footage from last night. I'm telling you, this crap was psycho. She left my room at 1 a.m., walked to the couch where I was asleep, stood there watching over me for 49 minutes, went back to the room. 3 a.m. came around. I'm still asleep. She comes out, watches over me, and at one point put her face next to mine, almost touching me nose to nose, and sat there for 22 minutes. 5 a.m. rolls around. She goes to the kitchen and grabs a dish rag. No clue why. Stands over me for 2 hours. Yes, 2 freaking hours. Until I wake up and my story starts as described above. Needless to say, I'm a bit spooked and I don't think this relationship will be continuing. TLDR. Girlfriend went absolutely psychotic on me. We are breaking up for sure. Edit guys, I'm reading the responses. Yeah, this is crazy lol. If I have any further updates I will be providing them. So far I think the saga is closed. I've contacted her mom to pick up her stuff. So far, she is MIA. Also, I'm changing the locks today. Edit 2, I know a lot of you guys want the video footage, but I'm going to abstain from posting that for now, just in case there could be some legal action or whatever. I don't want to make a stupid decision to get me in trouble for a few bits of internet points. Edit 3, I'll take a little time to address the OMG this is fake posts. First, I'm glad you have never had a crazy person in your life. I hope you never have to experience that. Second, well yes, of course it's going to come off as a creative writing story. I'm trying to tell a sequence of events with some sort of flow. Who would want to read a post that just gave all my details in bullet points? Nor do I care about some fake internet points. She sounds fun. In a one-night stand kinda way, preferably at her place. And no pointy stuff around for good measure. And no rags, just in case. Take the condom with you afterwards. Speaking as someone with under control bipolar, this sounds a lot like a manic freakout. could also be unmedicated severe borderline personality disorder. She needs therapy, a diagnosis and some medicine. Stat. Yeah, I think that "why don't you love me" sounds more like borderline to me. Though I'm no expert. Edit. For grammar. I'm diagnosed with EPD and I'm not proud to say I could see myself acting out like that in a situation like that. She must have felt absolutely horrible. Jumping to conclusions, feeling like you're leaving her. People with borderline personality disorder generally tend to split on people in situations they feel like they're getting personally attacked or fear they might be abandoned by someone they are connected to. But you're all good or all bad. Black or white. You love me or you want to leave me. You don't tell me love me, so do want to leave me. How can you not love me? I've loved you for so long, it's not fair. Lol. I'm glad I could be of service with my psycho GF understanding crazy, but also, I'm going to therapy and I'm learning to cope. Things haven't been easy and the stigma around BPD is very painful. But at the same time, this situation and this crazy behavior contributes to the stigma. Yes, it seems like she's psycho and crazy. But did you at any moment find yourself asking, how does she feel? What does she feel to act this way? This hysterical. What emotion is the motive for the action? Just felt like I had to share this. This is just my opinion. So take it for what it is worth. Take it with a grain of salt, etc. But I'm not sure this relationship is gonna work out. Ugh. Everyone on Reddit these days is like, break up, divorce, red flag, op. Have you tried a counselor? A therapist? A pastor? Maybe an exorcist? Breaking up is a little extreme. Edit. Although I had already written it. Let me make it easier to read. Just in case. Edit 2. OMG, thank you for the awards. If loving him is wrong, that girl refuses to be right. Yikes, almost eat by Disra. Oh hi honey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you? I'm skeptical of this story because he's locked in a room where he has a device to check his camera, but not contact someone. If he had a computer he could write someone or go to a phone calling app or something, and most cameras these days you check from your phone. That's the part that got you skeptical. Yeah, kinda sounds like she might have been contemplating suffocating him with the dish rag. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That was the first thing I thought of. Same, maybe I listened to too much true crime, but I immediately wondered what she put on that rag. And what would have happened if Op didn't wake up when he did. Horrible choice of weapon, IMO. Well, if she was looking for a way to kill him that would be difficult to prove was murder. Suffocation via disra is a better choice than a kitchen knife. What, like he sleepwalked, ate and choked on a rag? Wow, that's insane. I once had a GF. Not even a GF. Someone I had just met and had known for a week or two. That still lived at home with her parents and had a crappy, very contentious relationship with them. We were both young at the time. Very early 20s. But I had my own house. I suspect that was a big reason she started sleeping with me. Anyway, after she had been over for a couple days I told her I had to get some things done on my own and it was time for her to go home. She just refused to leave. It wasn't like she never wanted to leave my house ever again. She just didn't want to go back to her house. I got her to agree to get into the car and drove her home. And the whole time she was psychotically screaming the way you described yours was. And I ended up parked in front of her parents' house, having to almost physically shove her out of the car. It was one of the strangest, most out-of-body experiences I've ever had with another human being. I imagine you might feel the same way. Like, what should be a simple 5-minute reasonable discussion turns into this weird, drawn-out, bizarre drama in ways that are entirely unpredictable. Consider yourself lucky you saw the crazy after only 3 months. Woo boy, this toast brought back old memories. Mine started off way different but faced with the same dilemma in front of her house. I got down and knocked on the door to get the parents to please remove their daughter from my car. I've been there too. I had a girlfriend when I was 19. She was 21, and we didn't live together. I had my own place and she lived with her mom. Totally okay. I invited her over for our first sleepover, which turned into her staying over every night for the next week and a half. It was fun. Lots of intimacy, but like, I had to go away for a few days to another state to help my brother and I wasn't going to let her stay in my apartment without me there. We'd only been dating for a month at that point. She starts screaming hysterically, as if she was being stabbed over and over or something. IDFK, it was insane. And she wouldn't budge, so I picked up my phone to dial the cops and she sprinted out the door. I peeked out the window and saw her staring down at the hood of my car. Just standing there staring. It was completely loco, so I went outside cause I didn't want her freaking with my car. I offered to drive her home. She didn't say a thing and got in. Didn't say a thing the whole drive to her mom's house. When I pulled in the driveway she started screaming all over again. Some sort of mournful banshee siren screech, and the neighbors across the street who were out in their yard came rushing over because they thought she was injured. Her mom came out, assured the neighbors and myself everything was fine. This is normal. So then I left, blocked her number, and have never seen nor heard from her since. Fricking psychos, man. That update was 5 times more entertaining than I expected. It's creepy though, and I wish Op good luck. I hadn't read the original post, but as I was reading, I had to double check I wasn't in a no sleep. Is she single? Sir, are you a paranormal encounters specialist trying to do research? Sir, this is a Wendy's. No, this is Patrick. NGL, not the update I expect, he's FFS. I swear from reading this even him scared shitless said it. In all seriousness, as many people have said, restraining order and changing locks and buy a gun for safety if you can. That crap's scary. I'm worried about you, dude. Never stick your D***ck in crazy. Oh man, if you knew how cold my blood felt after watching that camera footage. It reminded me of this scene from Paranormal Activity. I swear to whatever is out there, if your next update is with a video of crap like this going down in your house, I'm gonna fill a fire truck with holy water and turn your house into the Pope's swimming pool. On a real note, good call on GTFO and changing locks. She sounds like she could go swim fan on you. What the frick, dude, you better run. Run as fast and as far as you can. This chick will murder you in your sleep when you screw something up if you don't break up with her. Right now, maybe change the locks to your house, just to be sure. She's probably reading this post like I mouth I. B-word WHAT. So, the douchey Bluetooth earpiece ended up saving your life. How did you check your cameras if you've left your phone? Not passive-aggressive, just asking. Good question. The cameras can be checked by phone, left in kitchen, or by my computer, which is in my bedroom. And you couldn't use your computer to contact someone? Maybe he's not Facebook friends with her mom. Not like we all are with yours. Don't post the video footage. If she has a serious mental or emotional problem, she really doesn't need to see it online, or have her family see it, or her friends. You make a great point. I don't want to put her on blast. She has some serious mental issues, I believe. I don't want her to be the butt of the joke or be identified in any way. I hope she gets help. Creative writing, I think you meant to post on this sub. This is complete horse crap and I can't believe a single person would fall for this. Again, complete horse crap story. I know a lot of you are stupid. But goddamn. Thanks for watching Rad. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out Rad too.